This is a man named Justin Sun, S-U-N. He is 34 years old. And about 2 years ago, in 2023, he and a bunch of celebrities got named in a big, serious cryptocurrency case that was brought by the SEC. The Securities and Exchange Commission said Justin Sun and this list of celebrities had engaged in fraud and in violations of securities law. So that was March 2023. The SEC said that Justin Sun had engaged in this fraud specifically by manipulating trading activity around two different crypto tokens. Now, Justin Sun's company vehemently denied the charges. A spokesperson said the SEC's civil complaint is just the latest example of actions it has taken against well-known players in the blockchain and crypto space. We believe the complaint lacks merit. But that was a couple of years ago, March 2023, the SEC bringing that civil case against cryptocurrency entrepreneur, young Justin Sun. And he roundly denied the claims. But then, last year, right after the election, the charges against him were still pending. Justin Sun ended up in the news again, because he got involved in a really big way with another crypto thing, specifically Trump's crypto thing. Bloomberg reported last week that since the election in November, Justin Sun has invested $75 million into the Trump coin, into the Donald Trump cryptocurrency. Bloomberg calculated that means he put about $56 million right into the Trump family coffers. Bloomberg made that calculation as part of reporting that the SEC had halted its investigation into Justin Sun on those other matters. Quote from the court filing, the parties submit that it is in each of their interests to stay this matter while they consider a potential resolution. Which is great news for Justin Sun, I'm sure. And I should say, I'm by no means a crypto expert. I'm not going to give you a lecture on blockchain or meme coins or any of that. A, I don't know, and B, I don't care. But I do think it's worth looking at this crypto thing a little bit, only because it is a deeply, deeply old-fashioned, simple scam at this point, which points right to the White House. News from the White House tonight really gives us no choice. You have to look at it. Hopefully, the broad strokes of crypto trading are not complicated. It's like when there was the Beanie Baby craze in the late 90s. People started buying these stuffed animals, right? Beanie Babies, kind of inherently not worth much, but people were speculating on them, right? It was a Beanie Baby trading bubble. Other than maybe some emotional value if you had one as a child, Beanie Babies didn't have much inherent value, but it was worth buying up a bunch of them because there was speculation on the premise that as collectibles, maybe one day your Beanie Babies collection could be worth a lot of money. Cryptocurrencies operate on the same idea. They have no inherent value at all. The only value they have is if you have some reason to believe that somebody else might want to buy them from you in the future. That's it. And what that means in very practical terms is that convincing other people that your crypto is popular and in demand, convincing people that your crypto thing is going to have value in the future, it's going to be collectible as Beanie Babies, that is key to actually making money. One of the things the SEC alleged a couple of years ago in 2023 was that Justin Sun had orchestrated a scheme to pay celebrities to tout his cryptocurrencies without disclosing that he had paid them to do so. So in other words, he was creating the impression of hype and organic enthusiasm around his product when that hype didn't naturally exist. That was the allegation, which again, Justin Sun has denied. And now the SEC has halted the case right after he gave more than $50 million to the Trump family. The idea of hype in cryptocurrency is that people should buy in soon, right? Get in on the ground floor while it's cheap because it's about to go way up in value because there's so much interest in it. You get in on the ground floor now, you'll make a bundle. It's the whole hype. It's the whole scam. And when I mentioned that the news tonight leaves us not much choice but to talk about this stuff right now, this is what I mean. The White House just posted this video tonight of Donald Trump signing an executive order establishing a digital Fort Knox, as someone says to the president off camera. Trump apparently signing this executive order, creating what they're describing as a federal government cryptocurrency reserve. Now, imagine the Beanie Babies again for a second. Imagine Trump had just announced that the US government was going to buy up tons of Beanie Babies. We are going to establish a federal government reserve of billions of Beanie Babies. What do you think would happen to the value of Beanie Babies? Right? Oh, it turns out there's a huge guaranteed buyer for these things. They're buying billions of them. I should mention that when Trump first brought up this idea, this cryptocurrency national reserve thing on Sunday, he name-checked 5 specific cryptocurrencies that would be going into this government reserve. And Trump's own cryptocurrency company, his own project, bought $20 million of those currencies, of 2 of those currencies this week, ahead of what we now know will be a White House summit on crypto tomorrow. If the whole idea here is that you hype something by making it appear that there is a market, that there's demand, that there's lots and lots of buyers for specific crypto, and people who get in on the ground floor and own it, boy, that value is going to go up. Well, it would